Welcome to the stream. I figured, what with Oblivion Remastered being the new hot ticket item, the most logical thing to do would be to play Morrowind instead. We'll get into that. But anyway, I should probably, do something Oblivion-y. So here, have this little thing.
I've seen you. You are the one from my dreams.
I bet you say that to every girl.
I go now to my grave. A tongue shriller than all music calls to me.
So anyway, that's from Joel Haver. He does a lot of often gaming-related comedy kind of skits using that weird rotoscope style, but it's fucking hilarious. The whole video is like 6 minutes long. I wasn't going to show the whole thing, obviously. But yeah, no, it's a really, really funny video. A lot of the Emperor just wandering around. Let me pump the music up a little bit. There we go. We'll see how loud it is, how loud we need to pump it if we need to. Maybe a little less. But yes, this is Morrowind. I do plan to get Oblivion Remastered at some point and play it, because I do love Oblivion. Oblivion is one of my favorite games. We'll get into Elder Scrolls as a series. I do love Oblivion, but Morrowind is, I think, the best game in the series. And we can get into a lot of that stuff. But that being said, I still love Oblivion. I love Skyrim. I love going back to Arena and Daggerfall. But yeah, we'll be getting into this. So there's a couple mods involved. The first big one, and the main reason I wanted to do this, not only because I thought it'd be kind of funny for Oblivion Remastered to come out and then I started a Morrowind playthrough, is because a huge mod project released, or at least released a new big version, Tamriel Rebuilt, I think it's called. Basically what it does is, because if you don't know, this ostensibly would take place in Morrowind, and it does, but not all of Morrowind. For example, when you play Skyrim, you're playing throughout the entirety of Skyrim. In Oblivion, you're in the entirety of Cyrodiil. In Morrowind, well, in Daggerfall, you're like everywhere, but in Morrowind, you are not technically going to be able to travel throughout all of Morrowind. You're actually just in Vardenfell, which is an island off the coast. It's still part of Morrowind, but you don't actually get to go to the mainland. Whereas this mod fixes that. It adds the whole region, along with hundreds of more quests. So so there's actually stuff to do in the rest of the province. But so that should be very fun, especially because I basically kind of know how to beeline through the main story beat. So I don't know when it's going to veer into like being able to go to these new areas with these new quests. I don't know when that's going to happen. So it's going to be kind of interesting. Now granted, it has been a long time since I did a playthrough of Morrowind myself. I also do have some visual mods. Better Bodies is one of the main ones that we always do, just because otherwise everything kind of looks really janky. And I'm going to try not to cheat. Try. I will be cheating my speed up, because otherwise the movement is glacial at the start. So I'll be pumping speed up quite a bit. So, here's the thing. Persuasion quests that this game and Oblivion still kept, where you have to get someone to like you a certain amount before they'll actually give you information to complete the quest, that's a nightmare. I don't even know which is worse, this one or Oblivion's. Oblivion had the dumb wheel you had to go through and like pick 2 bad options and 2 good ones, and try to min-max which, like, the bad ones versus the good ones. That was dumb and frustrating. And this one, it's basically you can admire, taunt, or intimidate. Intimidate if you're stronger than them, admire if you have really good speechcraft, and taunt if you want them to fight you, basically. Because sometimes you may want to get someone to fight you, so they started it kind of thing. That's also just kind of like crapshoot. So basically the answer in Oblivion and in Morrowind to those quests is cheat in some gold, give the person that gold to bribe them, they will like you, finish the quest, move on. So I'll probably be doing that for some quests. We'll try to do some persuasion. But anyway, enough babbling. Let's get on with the game. Oh, there is one other mod. Well, you'll see. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. In the waning years of the Third Era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history. Not just that nation's history, and a lot of nations' history, is being completely honest. This is the warp in the West. Wait, no, that was Daggerfall. Never mind.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Many fall, but one remains. That's right, this isn't the warp. Daggerfall is the warp in the West. Wake up!
Why are you shaking? Are you okay?
What the fuck is this? This is Elder Scrolls Morrowind.
Stand up. There you go.
Be glad that I have the Better Bodies and Better Faces mod, otherwise this would look way worse. You know what? Since we're gonna be playing basically a Catman, sure.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
If that isn't loud enough, also let me know. Granted, there's not a lot of voice acting in this game.
Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Is that Wes Johnson? Was he already doing Elder Scrolls voice acting at this time? Yeah, we are going to change, because this is my walk speed, this is my run speed, which seems like, it's not so bad. Wait till we get out on, like, an open field. It's glacial. So I'm going to be boosting the crap out of my speed. And also, depending on the class we kind of create for ourselves.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
I don't even know what I did. Oh, I'm going to have to get used to that, too. The key binding, and this is a little weird.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you.
I can't remember this voice actor's name, but he's also in every friggin' Elder Scrolls game. But I think
You finally arrived, but our records
that might be Wes Johnson. Alright, so there is another mod, which is... I actually meant to get a couple of them. So this is basically, because if you know me in Elder Scrolls, I always play Khajiit, and I usually play some kind of sneaky thief man. So this is technically, it's a modded race that is part Khajiit, part Dunmer, which I thought made kind of sense because this whole game is about a prophecy of a ancient Dunmer hero being reincarnated. So it's like, oh, that actually fits. I think they have most of the same stuff. Eye of Night. Most of the same things that Khajiit have. Oh, Maximum Magicka? Yeah, I'm totally going to be using magic, huh? Wait. Yeah, we're going to go Joe Rocked. I don't think we have a whole lot of options for faces. Yeah, it's not much. Should we get some things? Not quite the kind of, yeah, well, he's just regular fine. Alright.
Great.
Oh, these guys are
sure
tall.
you'll
I
fit
forgot about
right in.
Yeah, there was someone who made a whole lot of
shortly.
interesting custom races, and I have no idea how I still had this mod. Because I don't even know if that person's page exists anymore. I don't remember where it was, because I looked on, like, Nexus and, like, other places, and, like, I couldn't find it, and then I randomly found it in my old files.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, we're going to... Custom class. What do we want to do? It's gonna be, well... Primarily stealth, I would say. Strength, agility... Yeah, probably. Alright, so here's where we can basically decide what our major and minor skills are. Major... So, my strategy in Morrowind And by the way, this was before. This is similar to Daggerfall. This isn't Oblivion yet, where if you hit them with the sword, you hit them with the sword. You still have a chance to miss based on your stat. So get used to that. But spear is a great weapon. Actually, I'm gonna have to check some options to make sure I can make good use of that. I'm actually gonna throw some alchemy, maybe, because making your own potions is really useful. Just to be able to have health potions on command. Medium armor, sure. Well, sneak, obviously. And we'll do, security. And then we're gonna go... illusion. Some magic may not be a bad idea. Some illusion, maybe. Invisibility. Well, we'll see. You know what? Throw some speed traps just to have it. Restoration's another option. Acrobatics, don't give a shit about. Is medium armor in here? Yep, medium armor. So we'll do, where is Marksman? Because that's a good backup, just snipey. Sneaky snipe, man. Even though usually I'm not typically a ranged character, either magic or arrows. It's nice to just kind of snipe occasionally, but no, I'm more sneak in and get backstabs. Yeah, we'll do, maintain weapons. Probably not a bad idea. We'll do some, resto. Enchant, yeah, that too. Which one do I want? Because here's the thing. We're gonna call it, you know what? You know what, we'll, well, that's not really Nightblade. I was gonna just use the ESO thing. You know what, we're a black belt boar. There you go, done.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain
Oh,
sign.
right, I gotta think
And
what I want to do for
would
this.
that be?
I mean, obviously, Thief is an easy one. Sanctuary of 10 points isn't really all that... I mean, that... But no, we're gonna be cheating speed. The tower. Open 50 points on touch. Detect animal, detect enchantment, detect key. Open 50 points. That's just a daily power? That's actually kind of busted. Wouldn't have to waste lockpicks. Atronach is usually another good one, especially because I'm not going to be using magic that much, but having spell absorption and just some extra NP. Then again, my race also gives me some extra NP, but weakness to magic damage, I think. Oh no, that's his weakness to magicka. Sanctuary, Fortify Sneak, Fortify Illusion. That's nice. Shadow of the Cat, Chameleon 60%. Oh, that's kind of nice too, actually. Queen Mother. This is very nice. However, weakness to magicka is a little... not crazy about that. Invisibility for 60 seconds on self is really good. Open 50 points on touch and detection of keys and enchantments and stuff. That's tempting. We're gonna do it. I'm going to tower.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is
Yeah,
correct.
the music's just blowing this guy out. Whoever's mixing the sound right now is just... There's someone frantically like going like this to the orchestra leader. Yeah, we're good.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Yep. Oh, this is... yeah, okay. Yeah, this is gonna take some re-getting used to, because
Continue through to the next building and
if
talk to
even
Sully's
Daggerfall,
brothers.
like, you know, has different... Like, the key bindings in Daggerfall are completely different. And if you're playing something like Skyrim, which I was just messing around with recently, Not Special Edition Skyrim or Anniversary, just the OG release. Because I have mods for that they never made on the new releases. But yeah, it's space to activate, E to jump. Alright, so first rule of any Elder Scrolls game. You steal anything that is not bolted down or on fire. We are gonna sell all this shit. We sell everything. I need a lockpick. Or I could just use my daily power. Just everything. Alright. Actually, let me read that note. Kriskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Yansiel, well, yeah, I'll let him know. You know, have a map menu. Yeah, now we're starting to unlock stuff. Can I do... I can't do my power stuff yet. I think I have to actually... Restore health, 1 to 5 points on self. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a whole, Oh, this is gonna... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. R... What was it say? R for cast? For space, talk to Captain Celius topics. Ask him about...
Your papers, please.
Very nice things you have here. Did you turn around for a second? Whatever. First let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celius Gravius. But your background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. So this is the whole persuasion thing. You can admire, intimidate, taunt, or you just give them gold. And that's basically probably what I'm going to do for most of those quests. He's a knight errant. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself, and I don't need to tell you any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man, but before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so please pay careful attention. Duties. This package came with news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosides. Cosides. I don't think what the Roman pronunciation that would be. In the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosides. I don't know Latin. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. Your trait. Yeah, I know you are. What about Uriel Septim? Yes, Uriel Septim is still the Emperor. And, you know, last we saw him, he wasn't Patrick Stewart, but the next time we see him, he absolutely will be Patrick Stewart. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Okay, do I have everything now? Use J, journal. My orders are to go to the town of Balmora. Okay, so now... Hours. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, let me go open that, thing. Well, actually, hold on. I could technically... I don't know, do I want to waste the... Well... No, you know, we're not going to waste it yet. We'll see if I can maybe get some lockpicks.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
Oh, wait, the dude at the ring. Yeah, so that ring, you can kind of do a side quest where you can just kind of steal it and gaslight this guy. Like, the whole local authorities are just totally, like, abusing this guy. I'm gonna be kind of a nice guy. Are you the one the boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at that time of day. I hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring, family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Yeah, here it is. Oh, you found it! Amazing! I hid it in my anus to keep it from them. Thank you, thank you. You are now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Ariel, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Oh, would he not have been happy to see me if I didn't do that? Hi, John Cena. This is the trade house. Back door. Front door. Alright. Oh, yes. One thing I do need to do. Make sure... this is something... shoot. Preferences? Okay, it is on. Always use best attack, because my strategy is spears. Spears are really, really strong. They have reach, so you can actually outreach a lot of enemies. The problem is, your attack in this game depends on which direction you're moving when you swing. So if you want to stab, you have to be holding forward when you attack. Spears do almost no damage on any of their swings or slashes. They only do a ton of damage on a stab. So by putting this on, it'll guarantee that no matter where I'm moving, how I'm moving, I'll always have the best stabby stab. So here's the thing. My history with this game...
Well,
talk to this guy
what
first.
have we here? Interesting.
You want to... Okay, so welcome to Ariel's Trade House. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free. Would you like to hear about our popular potions or our most popular scrolls? No. So this was my first Elder Scrolls game that I played. I'd heard of, Arena and Daggerfall. I'd heard of this game, but I hadn't actually kind of taken the dive, I guess. Until I played it for the first time on Xbox. Probably the worst way to play that game, because you don't have mods and you don't have console commands. But I actually, it was janky, and I was frustrated a lot, but I kind of really loved it, and I was one of those things where I really couldn't quite tell why, why is this so engaging to me? But it's just that there's something about it. Long spear, perfect. Actually, is there a better spear? Although jumping up from, chitin to iron right away. Silver short sword. Now, if I get a silver spear, that would have been amazing. Yeah, we'll just take a spear. And we're gonna sell pretty much everything. Oh yeah, unfortunately, if you notice, I have cat feet. Something they did change in later games as well. Although not necessarily, because Khajiit are weird. We'll get into that. But as a result, if you are an Argonian or a Khajiit that have the digitigrade backwards, kind of, the double joint, you can't wear boots or shoes. Now granted, wait, do I have the mod? There is a mod that allows you to, because they basically just remake all the boots so that they're wearable. I may have that mod. If not, I can download it after this, because it is one of those things that's useful. So, basically what I would say is, Elder Scrolls, especially if you go back to this and Daggerfall, magic was pretty much required. You're not going to win the game just swinging. And so you're like, oh, well, I have to be a wizard? Nope. So the reason why I have enchanting, and I'm going to be trying to do some enchanting, so if I wear armor, let's say I put on the Nordic ringmail. Actually, that's not bad, because I'm going to be going medium armor. You'll still keep your undershirt on. I think that may have been true in Oblivion as well. You could have, and I think Skyrim did too. You could have clothes and then armor over it. And then you'll have bracers. You'll have all these things that don't necessarily really give you any armor, and it's well, why do I have that? Because every single piece of gear you have on, from your belt to your underclothes, every individual one is a holster for a spell. You're going to be enchanting a lot, because, or at least shopping around for enchanted stuff, because every one of these things is a spell I can just throw on the fly. So restore health, offensive spells, you are going to basically just be a walking spell book by the end of the game, even if you don't put a single point in magicka. You don't need that, you just need enchanted stuff. Bone mold. So I'm going to be going basically medium. Imperial chain is 12. Nordic chain is 10. Oh, I don't have a huge amount of gold, so yeah, let's sell everything. Plates, you want a spoon? You want that? Oh, I do have a lockpick. Good. Knife, plate. Basket. Mask. We'll be keeping the alchemical stuff. Paper, the ferment I can sell, and everything else. Yeah, I don't need it either. Yay. What did that make me? I could get some armor. Yeah, let's grab the Imperial chain and the coif. Actually, hold on. Right. No, that's heavy. Yeah. Do I have enough? I do. Awesome. Alright, so now... And my spear. Oh, hi.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Oh, this is gonna be okay, never mind.
Say your piece or stand aside.
Wait, is this the guy who was supposed to... Yeah. I thought he was gonna, like, be happy to see me because I helped his buddy. Or maybe, like, maybe he doesn't sell anything to you until you do that? I don't remember. But okay, so... Directions... Package... yeah, that's in a cipher. Okay. And then the directions... I remember where he is. I don't remember a lot of the late game stuff, but early game stuff, it's kind of just, it's burned into my brain. But, is this Soul Strider? No, it's not. Oh yes, hold on, let's do this. Player, set speed, 60? Is it not? Is it this? It's not, still not great. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. That's better. You'll thank me later. Especially as well, because here's the thing, there's no fast travel in this game. There's the Silt Strider. So you have to walk everywhere. And there's no quest, like, marker saying, oh, here, go here for the quest. No, you have to follow the directions, and by directions, I mean they're gonna tell you, oh, you need to know how to get there? Here. You go, to the sign, that says to go to Balmora, and then, you're gonna go to the next sign, but if you go to this other sign, you've gone too far. Like, they're actually gonna give you directions like that, and you gotta figure it out. Expect me often to be going off-screen to look up maps. This is seaport village of Seydanin, Outlander, in the Bitter Coast region. I'm a caravaner, and I manage the Silt Strider port here. What is a Silt Strider? Silt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vardenfell. Fares depend on the distance traveled. Silt Striders are giant insects. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Silt Striders travel between all those places, yeah. So we're just gonna go with Balmora. Yeah, so they basically sit inside the bug's shell and start poking it in, like, the ribs and, like, the kidneys to make it move in different directions.
Where would you like to go?
One of the reasons I think that I really loved this game when I first played it, yes, the weird way they tried to do these, like, hi. Oh, Balmora. We're gonna be here for a while. And coming back here a lot. So, a couple things we can do. We can do some shopping. We can also join guilds. We got the Fighters Guild, we got the Mages Guild. We might just steal from the Mages Guild. What's the entry club? Yes, it is. But the Fighters Guild and the Thieves Guild for sure.
Someone should teach you some manners.
Hi, nice to meet you too. Caius, that old Sugartooth? I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Mikola Kloskius, the owner. He'll know. He's the owner, so I gotta go talk to him.
Too much trouble. Must be
Who are you
going now.
representing? Oh, you do training. Awesome. Okay. Oh, okay. 2 things I'll want. Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. Are you? Yes, you are. Are you looking at me? You want to join the Thieves Guild? We have our standards, Jorakt, and you do not meet them. Wait. What do I need? Oh, do I not have enough
Do not please us.
personality? Oh, I do not have enough personality. I even took some speechcraft. Well, speechcraft isn't terrible, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what I need, because I definitely have the agility. Basically, to join them, you have to have certain stats over a certain thing, and I want to say Thief needs... It's not luck. Because luck is basically just pumps up everything. I think it's personality, we can check. If I can't make... don't set it that high. Like 60, and then I'll set it back. Hey, there we go. You look like me, you may have some skill. You want to join, or maybe you want to know what we're all about? No, I'm like, no, hire me. You are now a toad of the Thieves Guild. Welcome, Brother Kilrath. Talk to me when you want some odd jobs to do and when you think you're ready for advancement. If you have a price on your head, there are those you can talk to as well. We will wait and do a little bit of the main quest just to kind of get our bearings, then we'll jump into that. But yeah, one of the things I really liked about it, because I'd seen Daggerfall in Arena, and... okay. This is an Elder Scrolls game, if you can't tell.
Do you need something?
I do you? You look like the one who's having some trouble here. I should be asking you that. You just... yep. And it just seemed like kind of generic medieval fantasy, even though, you know, touting how big the world was and everything. But Morrowind, like, as you see when we go, this is not like Skyrim or Oblivion, where you're in very kind of, again, traditional medieval fantasy kind of stuff. There's some weird-ass stuff in Morrowind. Like, for example, them sitting in bugs and poking them to, you know, for mass transportation.
Yes?
Friend. Good hunting.
I think all these are... Are you also Thieves Guild? No, what do you train in, though? That's very Thieves Guildy. He must be Mage Guild, which I will probably not be doing much of. But yeah, just like so unique and so weird that kind of attracted me to it. And I think it's kind of what kept me going. It was just so... everything was just so weird. Oh, I never even talked to the right guy. Who was the guy?
How may I help you? Well,
Said he's the owner, but I didn't see... That's not him.
May I help you?
And it ain't him.
I'm listening.
greeting.
Well, let me ask him, bud. That's curious. Where is he? He must be around here somewhere. Bacola.
Questions?
No, because you're not Bacola.
Speak freely, friend.
You're some dude in short. You're Pat from Super Best Friends. But yeah, it's upstairs. There you are.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just how weird it was really got me into it. So even though I played it on probably the worst possible experience to start with, I got it on a PC. Not long after that, actually, when I heard there were tons of mods and, you know, stuff. But yeah, just something about that always stood out to me. But I guess we can kind of get into that a little bit. Good day, I'm Bakola Kloskius, Republican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection again. This dude. Oh, not you. Caius. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill up north of edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace. Please don't go out there. My shame is out there. Then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs, and down the end of the street. Yeah, these are the directions we're getting for most of the game, by the way.
What's this all about?
But as far as, like, what... Because there's a lot of always debate of, like, whether games like this and Daggerfall, the old style of Elder Scrolls, you know, is better. You know, that the current Elder Scrolls is kind of, like, more shallow kind of RPG experiences, not nearly as in-depth. And I do agree. 100%, but I do think there's still a place for both. Like, I guess what I would almost say is compare, like, Baldur's Gate 3 and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Both games are really good, and I love both of them. Baldur's Gate 3 takes a very simplified approach to D&D. It's not overly complicated. As you level up, it's not... And that's what something D&D itself has tried to do, is try not to overcomplicate things. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is pretty much a one-to-one replication of the tabletop, with all of the depth and all of the, like, spreadsheets you need to level. And, you know, there's going to be an argument there, which is no more immersive, you know. I like both, and I can have that itch scratched for both. The difference, I think, is similar to, like, Arena, Daggerfall, and Morrowind, and then, like, Oblivion and Skyrim. Is that, yeah, they're much simpler now, but they're also much more approachable, they're not as obtuse. I think they both have a place, and the fact is you can always just go back to Daggerfall or Morrowind. I mean, you know. But I think ultimately I kind of agree with the fact that, yeah, you kind of had to simplify it to make it more mainstream. That's the way it is. And the games themselves are still fun. I mean, I'll say this is my favorite Elder Scrolls game, because I love, you know, the area, I like the story. I would say Oblivion, as far as side quests, Oblivion has the best guild quests, it has the best side quests. The main story is pretty good, but, like, the side quests in Oblivion were just utterly fantastic. Not so much in Skyrim, the guild stories weren't really anything in Skyrim. The main story was okay, but the thing that Skyrim had that none of the others had was the exploration. Because as much as I love Morrowind, it is an old-looking game, and yeah, it's not the hugest, you know, largest area. But no, Skyrim, if you just want to just explore and just lose some time wandering, Skyrim is the game for you. If you want really good side quests, I mean, the Dark Brotherhood is the best it's ever been in Oblivion. And this is almost like a missing link between them. But it's still got that little bit of old school jank that I do like, and I like that itch being scratched. And so that's why I come back to games like this. Just walk in, don't say anything. Just a large cat man walks in, just picks up your book, reads it for a minute, and then just, yeah. What? Yes, I'm Caius Casades. But what do you mean you are told to report to me? What are you talking about? So you say your name is Kilrath, and you've been told to report to me to deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Oh, is that what you want? You want to look at my package? I mean, you are Julius Caesar, I guess who wouldn't, but... yeah, it's very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades. That means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Kilrath? Yeah, sure. Good. Welcome to my service, Novice Kilrath. Now you belong to the Blades, where the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone until I say otherwise. Unless I say otherwise. If you like, I can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can just give you orders. Let's do some orders. Let's see exactly what we're doing here. Also, Blades trainers. These Blades agents offering agent... okay, it's letting me know where they are. What are you training? Unarmored. Okay, speechcraft and hand-to-hand. Speechcraft I might want to train in a little bit. Let's just take some orders. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Get yourself a decent weapon or armor or spell. Second thing, okay, well I already covered that. You need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or the Mages Guild or the Imperial Cult or the Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience. Go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have more orders. I guess I do need to join a guild, so I'll join the Fighters Guild. I mean, I'm already in the Thieves Guild. I don't know if that counts. Ready for orders? Oh, okay. I guess that's good enough. Good. Talk to Hasfat Antibolus. Hasfat Antibolus. Bickus Dickus. At the Balmora Fighters Guild. Well, I'm going there anyway, I guess. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the 6th House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first. So, you know, give him a little reach around, you know? Probably an ugly favor. Okay, so yeah, just give him a handy J and, you know, a little... but do it. Then get the information from Antibolus and report back to me. By the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here. Okay, I already did that. You're welcome to them. No point in them being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Okay. Yes, oh, actually, I could have asked him about the Nerevarine. Although we'll be hearing much, you know, much many more things about it. Okay, so yeah, now that, so yeah, I should just stab. I should probably not be doing that, just walking around in town. Wait, I'm on the wrong side of the street, okay. Yeah, let's do a Thief's Guild job. Then we gotta figure out where the Fighters Guild is. If I remember correctly, it's not on this side.
How may I help?
Orders. A good friend of Habasi wants a diamond. Nalkera the Alchemist has diamonds. Okay, easy.
Greetings. Today.
Alchemist. If I was an alchemist, where would I set up shop? This, I think, is the Fighters Guild dude. You have to fight the rats in his house. Good old classic. Fight rats is your first thing. It's not on this side. Although it would have a sign out front, wouldn't it? Like the little flaggy things? Oh, here we go. What do we got? Bookseller. That was armorer. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna have one of these. Trader. Okay, Wind, can you please... It's an outfitter. We're looking for alchemist. Pawnbroker. Could shop around just to see if there is a better weapon around. Because there's spears and halberds. This is Mages Guild, Fighters Guild. Can I join you guys? Lock, nothing.
Oh, Outlander.
You in charge here?
Want something?
I think I could spare a few minutes.
Actually, you look in charge. Join Fighters Guild. You look like you take care of yourself. Before I sign you up, you might want to look at the Fighters Guild charter. Are you ready to sign up? Yep, sign me up. Alright. Contract. I have a simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. You might be able to handle it. Go to Drarain Thella's house. I think that was that guy in here in Balmora. Along the river on the east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from. Kill the rats and get your payment. Booyah.
What's this all about?
The classic start. Wait, who am I speaking to?
Do you need something?
Hasfat. Are you Hasfat? No. You are not. technically part of your team now. I can totally take these. Asfat. So you are Kaya. You are with Caius, eh? And Caius wants information. Of course, there's a this for that involved. I require a favor first, then I'll tell you what you want to know. What is the favor? There's a Dwemer ruin. Oh, yes. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkenthand. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box. Alright.
Greetings.
Yeah, what do you train in? Does anyone train spear? You train spear. For lots of money. Don't mind me, just, you know. Nice stuff you got here. Do. Fact is, we need money.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we did that with Fighter's Guild, so we have rats, and we have Dwemer Ruins. Alchemist, where were you? I think it's on the second. I think this side has, like, the noble houses, I think. Isn't that, like, what that is? Yeah, these are just houses. We will find Alchemist. Steal thing, and then get some stuff from Thieves Guild. Oblivion's Thieves Guild questline was actually also fantastic. The whole Grey Fox thing was really cool. Oh, this is the Razor Hole. I don't want anything to do with something referred to as the Razor Hole. This is the Dunmer Temple. Ooh. This is Alchemist! Yay! Yeah.
I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
Not gonna be able to. Nope, you're not gonna. At some point I'm gonna have to buy some alchemical stuff. Apprentices for 100? So I'll kind of show how this works. It's similar to alchemy in, like, if you're primarily familiar with, like, Oblivion, Skyrim. Similar as far as the ingredient thing, but you basically have to have things in your inventory. Like, you need the mortar and pestle to activate it, and then you can get things like a retort, a calcinator, an alembic, and when I'll show you. So basically, the apparatus will go here, and basically you have a higher and higher percentage chance for it to be successful the more of those things you have. But that is also extra carry weight. So, and also they're not cheap necessarily. What do I actually have? I have Fortify Fatigue. I'd like to be able to start finding Restore Health. Which is one of the first things, really. Because that is the first thing we're going to need is healing of some kind. Actually, what do you got? Oh, actually, healing potions, maybe, yeah. Fortify health. Actually, that's not so bad. What else we got? Looking for health. His ability's actually not that bad either. Shoot. You don't buy that, great. Really? Okay, I'll just do the cheap potion, I guess. Just to have it. Wait. I can just walk into her room? I wasn't even thinking, like, what I was doing. I was like, wait. Diamond. Diamond. You have that? Don't mind what I'm doing. Don't you mind. I'll have 20 uses. We're good. Aha, diamond. Done. I figure what we can do next is rats. And then we can go to the Dwemer ruins. House. Oh yeah, okay. This is what the noble area was. Put that away. But yeah, it was really this game that kind of got me to pay attention to just how weird Elder Scrolls lore is. Like the fact, you know, if we're talking Khajiits, depending on the phase of the moon when a Khajiit is born, it could be almost human. It could be, you know, like this dude, just, you know, kind of a cat man. You could be a house cat that can talk and do magic. You could be a bear-sized, feral tiger that talks. And also, your father could be the house cat, and your mother could be the human one, and you could be the giant tiger one. It's just the way the moon works. And the warp in the west, and how time itself doesn't even really work properly sometimes. Like, if a big enough thing happens, I mean, when you consider the dragon god is Akatosh, the god of time, kind of makes sense. But the warp in the west that happens in Daggerfall, where basically multiple sides of the same time gets screwed up, and basically every possible outcome happens at the same time. And it also rewrites people's, like, for example, Talos. If you play Skyrim, you know Talos. You know, the hero who ascended to godhood. He ascended to godhood at a very, very specific point in history, but because of a dragon break, which is what the Warp in the West was, when time just gets all fucky, not only did he ascend to godhood, but it rewrote history so he's always been a god, even from before his ascension. And then this stuff like all these sides all get the super weapon at the same time and all win the war, and that's the war that, you know, makes the Orc Kingdom established, and then it joins the Empire. Except, of course, because of the warp in the West, no, the Orcs were always part of the Empire. What are you talking about? No, they were always here. Like, it just rewrites everyone's memory of those events as well. And not even really the memory, it does rewrite it, so it always was the case. Like, I love how they didn't have to go that weird and that hard, but they did, with, like, every race and, like, every historical thing in the series. It's just so bizarre, and I love it. Have you found a diamond? I did. Yes, a diamond. Habasi will take care of everything. Habasi cannot pay you until Habasi's friend pays Habasi, but Habasi has a potion to give you. Invisibility potion? You know what? I'm cool with that. I can only be trained if I'm higher rank. Okay, well. What do you have for other jobs? Wants a key to Narano Manor. Habasi wants a key to Narano Manor. Downstairs manor are rarely locked, but Habasi wants to go upstairs secretly. Who has the key? Andres Narano has a key. Habasi thinks Narano's servant Savor Trandel at the Council Club has a key. Yeah, this is one of the persuasion ones that I might just pay him off. If I'm being honest. So let's do rats. I should probably save. We're gonna say, hi, which... I'm gonna confuse myself quite a bit by the end of this playthrough with my save naming style. But I will always remind you kids, always rotate your saves. It was up near the water, wasn't it? Look at the side of the river. As I said, east, right? Oh, we're on the west. This is east. I think that was it? Oh, hi.
Outlander, what do you want?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even... It's an Elder Scrolls game. I'm not even, like, flinch. It's like the sun rising in the morning. Are you the one we sent to take care of the cave rats? Oh, these rats are such a nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat all my pillows. You like pillows, don't you, Kilrath? Anyway, I've got one trapped in the bedroom here, and the other two are in the storage area upstairs. Rats. That is, not pillows. Here's a key to the door. There are at least 3 of those beasts. I hope you haven't gotten into any of my good pillows. What? Okay, you know what? Is that something I can talk to you about? Because I feel like you should be talking to someone about it. Alright. Our first taste of combat. Hold on. One moment. Is there a quick save? There is a quick save. Quick save... That's quick menu. Quick save is F5 and F9. F5, F9. Got it. Come on, hit him! As you could see, even though I was making contact, because, you know, you need to level up your weapon skill, you won't always hit, even though you... Oh, that's a lot of pillows. That's a lot of pillows. Look at that. I'm not gonna ask. You know, this could just be like a prototype of like the Dakimakura thing. Like she's getting the pillow part of it. But she hasn't, like, that second part hasn't clicked. Oh, anime titty on it. Okay, got it. And longer. But you're starting, you're getting the raw materials together. I appreciate the gumption. Alright. Can I help you? We're gonna quick save again. Okay. Oh, look at that. See, no problem at all. No problem at all. I mean, it helps to get a little extra boost from taking it as one of your major skills. There is something to be said for not taking all your major skill. And then I could just rob you. I'm robbing you. I didn't like your attitude. Taking your pills too. Oh my god. I'm not taking all those pills. This stuff I'll take. Okay. Oh, hi.
Speak, traveler.
Just business as usual. Fighters Guild business, you understand? Nothing you need to worry about. I'm being paid for this. Actually, that's not necessarily the best defense. So they're done. Go to cave rat. I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead. Here, take these 100 septims. It's what I agreed to pay the Fighters Guild. Okay.
You may speak.
I don't need to, really. Actually, no, this is the corner club, isn't it? On this... Yes. Wait, Fighters Guild. There we go. They were somewhere over here.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So we done did it. Very simple contract. Yeah, I did that. So you killed the rats, Kilrath. Not bad for you. You ready for more orders? A local egg mine has problems with egg poachers, and you're going to solve those problems. Yes, egg poachers. May sound silly, but those Kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Drambero, the owner of the Skulk Egg Mine, got it in my journal now, wants you to make an example of these thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Savilo Othan and Danila Valas, are former egg miners and longtime troublemakers. You can handle that, can't you? Report back when your poachers are dead. Short distance southwest. As long as you have it in the journal, it should. Is it? Is that meant to be racist? I mean, I'm not an elf, but I guess technically in this race I'm half-elf, I guess. Or half-dumber, at least. Let me see. Yes, the good old egg poachers. No, that should be, yeah, so southwest of the mine entrance, follow the river. Alright, so we can do that, but I would rather kind of do the Dwemer ruins first. But I would like...
You may speak.
No. I would like to possibly do some shopping. Yeah, you know, let's do that first. See if I can gear out a little bit more. Just because there's going to be several fights in the ruins that I would rather have a little bit... How so? I don't know. Would like to be a little bit more kitted out. But actually, I'll just see. So as you can see, this is why you want the always best attack. Because my chop is 2-4, slash 2-4, thrust 6-15. So if you're using a halberd or spear, you set that because with other weapons you might have reasons to do different ones, but there's no, you just poke. Spear is just poke. It's literally just there. That's the corner club. You're not near the Strider. And get used to a lot of moving around, jumping. Because that also levels acrobatics. Pawnbroker, probably not going to have a lot, but we'll see. And you know, we would just find something that's really good. No spears. You have any medium armor? No, you do not. Awesome. Next. Although seeing how hard this spear is hitting, I may not really need all that much better gear. Like, it's doing the job. A Nordic iron spear is 5-20 versus 6-15. Before, how much is it? 80? I mean, he's gonna charge me more, but...
Yes?
There's definitely something to be said for still kind of having that, like, you have to, like, ask for directions, you have to look at the street signs, you have to figure out where everything is. Like, there is still something in that that kind of, there is an itch that is being scratched that, yeah, I also like being able to have things marked on my map, so I know exactly where to go and be able to fast travel and just get it over with. But I have games for that. And then if you want something a little bit more like this, I would say this, and especially the Daggerfall Unity kind of remaster, that fixed a lot of issues with Daggerfall. But you can see that on my YouTube channel, as I've been playing that. And I will finish that playthrough. Actually, do we need any repairs? And Arter, what do we got? We have... Falcata. Nordic Warhammer, nothing. Chitin Spear, which is worse than this one, so nope. You do have Bone Mold, though. Holy, okay. That's really good medium armor. But that is expensive. Yeah, I think... Oh, that must have been one of the mods I had active. Adamantium armor. Yeah. 40 for medium armor? Value 7,000, though. I think that's a mod. Titan is light. Do you have anything medium anywhere? Actually, I could get a shield as well. If I remember correctly, there is something where you do get armor value from a shield. Even though I'm using a two-handed weapon, you can have the shield equipped, and I think it won't be able to block, but it will be able to increase your armor rating, and obviously if there's an enchantment on it, that will work as well. So I think we're gonna grab a medium shield if I can find one. That is a lot of armor rating, if I'm right about the fact that it does contribute to armor rating. I mean, it's a fair amount if it does count. Let's just throw that on. Yep, see, I am equipped with it. So okay. I think that's probably the best we're gonna get. So let's start heading over to... Drummer Puzzle Box. Oh crap, do I have to ask him about the actual place? I think I do. I don't think I got the directions from him. Even though I think I remember where it is. Crap. Just run back in soaked. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you. Where is this place? And what was it you were looking for again? Nope. There we go. Okay, let's talk to him again. Excuse me.
Do you need something?
Nope. Not from you. There we go. Old Drummer Ruins. Head south out of town, past the Silt Strider, then cross the bridges over the Odai River at the signpost. Head north to Caldera. Immediately on the right, you'll see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right. Head uphill, up an old road, across the ancient Dwemer Bridge. Okay, I think I remember that. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, now we are good to go. Get this Dwemer stuff going.
Can I help you out?
I suppose I have.
The south out of town, past the Silt Strider.
Do I know?
Is it on this side or is it on this side? I think the Strider is... other side. As we just hop on our way. Oop, nope, not that one. Now, one thing I will mention, Morrowind was not nearly as buggy as... Bethesda bugs were not the Bethesda bugs that we know and love now. It was more weird AI things like, well, like the bartender walking back and forth and turning around over and over and things like that. There'll be little things like that, but like, if you're looking for like those kind of crazy like bugs, Morrowind it wasn't that bad. Bethesda hadn't really been known. This is toward Caldera, isn't it? We'll check the sign. Like, it wasn't really as buggy as we know and love today. Again, it's pretty functional. This is the only bridge out of town, right? Yeah, so it's gotta be this way. So yeah, we go past the fort, if I remember correctly. Because this, I believe, leads both to... They do a pretty good job of, like, kind of keeping everything kind of moving in the same direction. Like, I think this is also leads to the Egg Mine. So you can do both your next Fighters Guild quest and the next story quest, and it all kind of... It just works. There we go. We want Caldera. I like to think that my character is literally just, like, skipping. Well, okay, that is... Okay, yep. That's what I'm doing. What's out there? I could technically just start grabbing all the plants. Because that has not changed. You grab every little alchemical ingredient you can. And then you start eating them. Let's just see what they do. This would make a wonderful poison. Restore luck, fortify personality. But because I have more alchemical ability, since I made it one of my major skills, I get 2 of the things right off the bat, which is kind of nice. Already being basically halfway done. Alright. Get in there. And mix sound, yes it is. Okay, yep, Yep, just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Okay. Not hitting often, but when I hit like a fucking truck. So next we want, is it Morag Ball or whatever? Ow. What the... Oh! It's you. Oh, he took that. Damn. I respect you, little bug man. Please, just hit him. Just hit him, please. Just hit him. Dispose of that corpse. Okay, we're gonna rest until he heals. Oh, come on! Just get it. He's right there. He's not even moving. He's not even moving. Yeah, early on, it can be trying. Eventually, it does get a lot better. I think we want to be like here, isn't it? Still thinking I'm gonna keep heading toward Caldera. I just realized something. May not actually even be an issue. We shall see. See, this is more what we're gonna get with Morrowind, kind of glitchiness and kind of bugginess. We'll have floating rat because the geometry isn't perfectly, there's obviously some missing hitbox there, but so, we'll get that. That's nothing. That's not. And since the create a character, was a little more primitive, you're not going to be having the infinite sliders and the really just bizarre. Okay, we went too far. But you know what? I'm going to sell some stuff and we'll check their stores and see if maybe they have a better spear. Yeah, that's worth a shot. You just a regular old pawnbroker? Okay, well. What do you got? Oh, I thought it was Dwarven for a second. Nordic Iron seems to be the next step up. While I'm here, you have a bow? Of any kind? Ancient Nordic Spear. 6 to 12. That is significantly better. Don't really have the money. Except I can sell everything to you. Yes, I can. I don't really need those directions anymore. Okay, you don't... Yo, you don't buy directions that someone gave me to someone's house in Balmora? You want the note this guy had about sharpening a knife that I stole and then sold? Okay, well... Didn't need a fence for those. Yeah, you can have that lady's pillow. I don't know what is on it. Actually, do you have any probes? That's something, especially if we're going into the Dwemer ruins, we probably are going to want probes. Lockpicks, obviously, pick a lock. A probe disables a trap, and I don't know if they throw trapped stuff at you this early. You don't even have a... You're just selling arrows, but no bow. I was gonna say I could get a little sneaky... You know, we're gonna...
What's your story?
Gonna find someone else. You're just a clothier. Not need that. Do you have a blacksmith somewhere? Is this the only shop? No, I can't be, right? House. A little like Daggerfall, where you have to turn on the look option and then just look at every building and see if it's the one you want. But again, that's a level of immersion that it's different, and I like it, I appreciate it. The Mage's Guild's right there. Pawnbroker. There's gotta be more stuff in that direction. There we go. Sure. Alright, let's see what we got. Crossbow. Crossbow would be fine, I guess. I prefer a bow just because it's faster, but someone here has to have a bow. Silver halberd. 240. Forgot I stole these. You don't buy shoes. Okay, fine. How much would the silver halberd actually... Got mithril in here too? That's 1,000, so... how much would it actually cost me? 234 total. Okay. We can consider this. But yeah, I would very much like some kind of ranged option. I believe there's a couple places in the Dwemer mines you might be able to kind of snipe around. Trader, maybe.
Can you ask
you have a bow sitting on your shelf. It better be in here. Yes, it is. Huntsman longbow, 800. Okay. Do you have a cheaper bow? Steel longbow, perfect. Steel halberd. Okay, hold up. This is something I may be able to afford. Nordic halberd is 28. Steel is 23, but how expensive is that? How is the Nordic halberd 70? But the steel, which doesn't do as much damage, is 80. Well, I don't know if that's... Okay, cool. Let's just grab some arrows. Not sure what we're looking for. Orc bulb arrow, probably not. Glass arrow, that's expensive. Just regular old steel arrow. I think so the other guy added steel arrows. We can buy them from him. Alright. That is that? Where is... He was down here, I believe. Yep. Alright. This absolutely riveting shopping section. Barter. Yeah, even that's not as good as the friggin' Nordic Halberd. Actually, you can have my spear, since I don't need that anymore. Do you actually have Imperial Chain leggings? Don't have enough gold. What about just regular old arrows? Iron arrows? Sure. Much? Would the chain leggings be? Because this is 50. It would end up being 67 total. I want soul gems. Damn it. Alright, well, we'll be back, and the cool thing... Oh, no, I'm keeping those, yes.
What's your story?
Dwemer ruins are a nice way to make money. Because, like, everything in there, pretty much any Dwemer artifact is always very, very highly valuable. It is just heavy as hell, so you kind of need to do a couple of, like, run in, grab some,
I'm listening.
Run back out, sell, run in, grab some. Caldera Mining? No. Somewhere around there. Because there should be a bridge we're going to come to. Let's head south. I think there's a guy you have to fight on the bridge. Which is why I was thinking, oh, I might want some arrows to deal with that from a outside of his range, because it's got to be in this direction. Guars. Oh, they saw me. Oh, whoops. Okay, well that looks cool as hell. Oh, are you actually attacking? Oh, you are. Okay. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Good, my armored skill's good. I'm glad that my unarmored is better. Okay. Look cool. That might be one of, like a mod weapon pack. Some more variety. Admittedly, a lot of this was just old mods that I still had in the folder. Which thankfully still work. Although not all of them, because I had way more back in the day. I have no idea where some of those are. Or if some of them are even like available anymore. Is that a dead rat? That's a dead rat. So, the thing about constantly sprinting and jumping around is it is depleting my stamina, which is kind of almost like your, like, regenerating shield in some ways. I mean, you need to use it to do, like, you know, stronger attacks, but also if you get hit if you get hit with any attack that would take stamina, and you don't have stamina, you get knocked to the ground, and you're basically helpless for a few seconds, and they can just wail on you forever. Anyone who tried... Okay, there we go. I think it's somewhere around here. That's the fort, so I think we're going this way. Yes, yes, this is the bridge, okay. We should probably... make a save. So we're going into some ruins. Going into some Dwemer ruins. Dwemer? I hardly knew her. Perfect. Here's, I think this one. I'm gonna rest. Give myself a little healing. Do a little quick save. Maybe not. Nope, there he is. There's also an enemy up there, but I don't think they're getting involved. Oh, that's right, you have skeletons. Come on. Please kill. Please kill. Didn't even need to worry about it. I seem to recall that was, like, in my early playthroughs, before I kind of really understood how to kind of manipulate the system. Yeah, that was like a complete wall to my progress. This I completely remember. I'm doing okay, actually, with carry weight, so that's good. Unfortunately, that means it's partly because I don't have a whole lot of armor on. But yeah, not a lot has changed since, like, this being my first Elder Scrolls game. Oh, hi. Are you coming up here? Oh, you're coming up here. Okay. Yep, yeah, there we go. It's like the Lancelot scene from friggin' Holy Grail. I'm coming. I'm coming. Heal value 20. And no. But yeah, like my tastes in classes and builds has not really changed a whole lot in Elder Scrolls. I mean, my first time through, I played a Khajiit using medium armor and a lot of sneak. And I liked the Thieves Guild. In Oblivion, I played a Khajiit with medium armor and sneak doing the Thieves Guild stuff. In Skyrim, and basically going back to Daggerfall, I basically did the exact same thing. Oh, damn. Yeah, basically that's what happens if you run out of stamina and you get hit. You're that helpless. I mean, I was gonna say, I should probably save my quit weight for things like this. Like, just one pitcher is worth 40. A cup is worth 20. Scrap metal, value 20. But again, weight 10. So these things are heavy as hell, and also this can be used for alchemy. Basically, it seems like, because it damage health, I think. And something else. What does it do? It does damage health, drain health, and lightning shield. You're basically just scraping rust into your potion that you're about to drink. Or I guess in that case it would be a poison on your weapon. I'm not gonna grab any, like, too much right now. Some of the lighter stuff, but... Let me try some snipey. And, you know, an Elder Scrolls Online, which I might play. I think this week I'm going to be doing mostly this, maybe some Daggerfall, and maybe even some Elder Scrolls Online, just messing around with some stuff. Mostly the Thieves Guild stuff, which is really fun. I've started doing that in Elder Scrolls Online. But yeah, like that's I don't know, because I'm not always like this in a lot of games. For some reason, in this series, I just instinctively went sneaky cat thief. You coming? There you are. Where did you go? There you are. Shit. No. Hold on. Okay, now we can go. Hold on. Pause. I'm in a hospital bed because I had surgery today, and as soon as I started streaming a content, my pain got worse. See, this is a service I provide, because that means that they can give you more of the you know, the happy juice. Oh, can I take this arrow back? Thanks. I certainly hope you're feeling better. I don't know you're having surgery. Oh, shit. Hey, we got a skill up on Spear. Still no full level up. Take your money. Well, wait. Nah, not worth it. Saw another guy in here. Is there only one guy in here? Oh, there he is.
I'll wait you.
Although it may have been the cupboards. Ooh, what do you got? Light. Probably start looking through. Oop. Really need to keep lying my weight though. Had you have asked, you would have. Okay, well, what was your surgery for? This weight 50, but for 100? That's a really expensive thing. Yeah, we can take one. Again, we're gonna need a lot of money to bribe a lot of people. Because I would like to avoid cheating if I can. So it's not trapped, so 3 hernias because I work hard. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I certainly hope that gets better. That ain't no fun. Oh shoot, what is the power hotkey? Not R. Is it? Okay, so your power counts as a spell. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a busted daily power, if I'm gonna say so. Just unlock almost anything. I mean, granted, you have to rest to get it again, but that's not that big a deal. Another... I mean, I can pick this up, and I will be able to hold it. Not over-encumbered yet. But we're getting there. Oh, yes, lava room. Got him. I almost fell right into the fucking lava. You know what? I can't. Oh, great. There's an enemy nearby. Awesome. I gotta remember it's E, not space. Okay, we're fine. Does help that I increase my speed.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
I mean, it's kind of like the answer to every fight, isn't it? Like, the smartest thing to do would be to have an easier opponent. That's just logical. Didn't need to tell me that. Steel Warhammer... That's a lot of... That's pretty expensive. We don't need it. Okay, so that was pointless. Okay. I definitely don't want to start a death counter. I mean, there are going to be a lot of deaths. I mean, this is an Elder Scrolls game. You're going to beat your head against a couple of things now and again. But I would like to avoid that, like, this early. Like, the first dungeon. I should be able to rest here. Yeah. Good. I'm just, like, thinking, like... I know one of these times I sleep, occasionally an assassin will wake you up. Which really sucks if you decided you needed to sleep because you needed to heal, and then you get interrupted by a freaking assassin that you now have to fight. Fun times. I think that's drummer robots. Yep, robots. Come on, hit him, hit him. Come on. It's like you feel like you have to like hit the mouse button harder. You're like, come on, come on. I'm not gonna pick that up yet. I don't know how heavy the puzzle box is. Look at all these, like, this is just money This is a table of money. Frost salts I will take, though. That's light. But you have to sometimes make multiple trips, unless you just want to... But then again, I guess I was going to say, like, you could cheat your weight so that you could, like, carry more. Sir, you should be on console. You want me to do this shit with a controller? If it had a UI that was, like, you know, built for console, like if the UI and, like, the menus, like, stuff was something you could do on a controller, I wouldn't necessarily disagree, because it's not like you need, like, that accurate, you know... yeah, you can snipe with a bow, but really, you're doing this. Oh, I know, yes, I know PS5 can play anything. Xbox can suck shit. Well, certainly now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you mean my weapon has no effect? What the fuck do you mean my weapon has no effect? Oh, he's a ghost. Okay. We're not gonna go down this way yet. Yeah, I can't fight ghosts because I don't have them. They made us silver. And hey, I will agree, the Xbox version of this game is definitely the worst way to play it, because you don't have mods, you don't have... And also, shit. I did not even stop to see if it was trapped. Doing a great job. There. I can't quite remember what they did in the Xbox version to actually, like... I can't remember how they made the UI work, as far as the menu. Lock level 40. Technically, I should be able to use this again. Not yet. Well, I can rest. Nope, there's enemies nearby. Where? Is anybody? Unless they're over here. Oh, goddammit, more ghosts. Fuck. You know what? 24 hours. Get my power back. We're opening that thing. Nintendo basically is the console down to... Why did I even start reading that? My defense... I took some time off of streaming. I come back, and I did not have my defenses up to make sure I read everything you type before I start reading it. Out loud. Oy. It's gotta be past you, but... Let me go the other way where that chest was. Fucking... Wow. Pauldrons that I can't use. Are they... Wait, oh, hold on. They are heavy. I can wear them. Well, not wear them, but I can keep them in my... Okay, I'm not overburdened yet. Don't you... I can't unlock you to kill you, so I don't really have any options here. I'm not reading that. Yeah. Would love if I maybe got, like, a silver weapon somewhere. Derma coin? Is there a Derma coin? Oh, let's go. Oh, well, I can deal with you. You're not a ghost. But you are! Okay, seriously, dude. I had nothing to do with however you died. I wasn't here. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I'll take that. Ancient Dormer door key, awesome. Nope. Okay, run! Puzzle box, anyone have a puzzle box? Yeah, a 0.05 coin, value 50. Now granted, you're never gonna get that value. Shit. No, 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 no. Hi, robot. Really don't have time right now. I just gotta get somewhere. Anywhere. Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't think I'm gonna get any weapons around here that's gonna be able to kill a ghost, so we're just gonna have to run around them. But yeah, we could talk about what Nintendo's been doing. That has been okay. That's not. Fuck, nope. I mean, everything. I mean, it started bad with the price points they were talking about. But really, the whole we can brick your system if you try to do anything with it, that's not a great look. That's not a great look. But, you know, there's two kinds of Nintendo. There's struggle Nintendo, which is what gave us, like, the Wii and the Switch. And then there's successful Nintendo, where they think, well, we could pretty much do anything we want now, and then you get the Wii U. And we'll see what happens with Switch 2, but this game looks stupid. I mean, to be fair, it is an Elder Scrolls game. Please, just... Maybe the ghost can't swim. I'm gonna hope the ghost can't swim. Then I can hopefully rest somewhere. Fuck, that's still amazing. I do have some healing stuff. Fine. With any healing thing whatsoever. Nope. Cool. Puzzle box. Good. Okay, that's fucking cool. Okay. Nintendo World? That is one place I do have to go next time I'm down there. I am extremely curious what it's like. Is there a reason I jumped over this? Oh, there's like it's because there's multiple levels, that's why. It's literally just as you imagine it. Okay, so... I mean, to me that's a good thing, I would hope. There's no surprise to it. Oh, so it's kind of just exactly what you expect. Just rides with Mario in them. But the same kind of rides, probably. Is there any reason I was over here? I don't think so. Other than getting away from the ghost. Although at the very least, if it's kind of more of the same, is it at least more of the same of high quality? I mean, it looks nice. Isle of Berk from How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, they have a whole How to Train Your Dragon like area now. That's kind of neat. Yeah, there's a long list of things the next time I'm in Florida I have to do. Fucking Christ. Ghost. Damn it. Okay, thank you. No. Good lord. Well, that's dead end. Yes, very, very action-y music for me running away from everything. That was that, yeah. Puzzle box, puzzle box. Bitcoin. Get fucking... Why? Ooh! Go, 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 go. If I can get out of here, this may actually be able to hurt them. But I need to be able to get out of here. Heal. Spider's over here, isn't he? Go, 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 go. Okay. Please, assassin, this is the worst possible time. When I have no health, thank you, God. Okay. So this... It's got paralyzed, and it is a Dwemer Jinx, so it might be... like a high enough rarity. Because basically that's how they do it, is it's based on rarity. Anything silver or higher can hurt those. We all expected Super Mario to be amazing, and it does. Because I guess that was kind of... Jesus Christ. Granted, I have no skill in this weapon, so it's going to be fascinating. Let's see what happens here. Is this even hurting you? I mean, it doesn't say it has no effect. Okay, this is pointless. This is utterly pointless. Okay. Puzzle box. Let's just look for the puzzle box. Isn't it? I didn't see anything over here. Although the ghost over here I might be able to kill with this. Maybe? There wasn't anything here, right? Because this was the water thing, but I didn't see anything on the other side. Oh, maybe the ghost is gone. There does seem to be an upper level, so I don't know, can I get up there? Harry Potter area is disappointing, looks like. Oh, okay. So you have to, you can do a whole bunch of cool shit in the Harry Potter world if you buy the special interactive wand. Right, right. Like what, you thought you were gonna be able to interact with the wonders of the Harry Potter universe just because you paid to get in? Hell no. Can I maybe get on there from here? Is there anything up here? Not really. Okay, I don't think it's here. Well, isn't there something with the Mario Land too that you can do that? Like there's some weird thing you can buy that allows you to like hit like coin boxes or something. I don't know if that's only in the Japan one, because I know when like it first came out in Japan, that was one of the things they were talking about. The ghost is somewhere. You don't know where, but... Oh, it's a spider thing. Wait, can I get up here? I just unlocked the fucking... Yeah, that's smart. I don't think I can up here. Wait. Yeah. Just get like right. I don't think I can see anything that I can grab up there. I'm going to assume no. You'd think it'd be whatever. Fucking. Wasn't any door over here, right? Nope. And no, there's nothing in here. Nothing in there. Yeah, right there. Which, if I get rid of the spider, come here. Why did... Right behind you. Why always right behind you? Why? Come on. Get it! You can do it. Okay. Now, switch this. Although, why is it doing stab with this? No, stab is actually the best. By a pretty large margin, too. Yep, this is not good. We can kite them. Fortunately, they're not that fast, so I can kind of just kite them anywhere I want. We're just gonna lead them on a merry little chase. That's what we're gonna do. This room looks like it would probably be the right one too. Save puzzle box. There's nothing in here, right? Because that was just boots. In here. Actually, yeah. There we go. There's nothing in here. Foundry, I guess. Okay, ghosts, please. You're being very unhelpful. Just want to point that out. What's the other one? Okay, this is just where it came from. That's the way up. Check that other door. This is gonna lead right back to where that. Is it? Yeah, it is. This is the way to those two places. At the very least, this is not a Daggerfall dungeon. And that's... We've had some really bad Daggerfall dungeons. And that is with me having specifically the Daggerfall Unity smaller dungeon setting. And there are still some really bad ones. You sure there was nothing over here? I don't want to have to, like, consult a wiki this early. Mario Land has a $40 wristband that you can use to hit all the question mark boxes, play a bunch of interactive games, and while standing in queue lines. Well, that's, I mean, not really, but for 40 bucks, But the idea of having kind of like an interactive thing you can do while you're waiting in line, that's something. But, yeah, that's quite a price tag for that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't think I'm really gonna need this. I'm just gonna run past the, Actually, can I rest? Thank God. There we go. We're good. Get in there. Thank you. Yeah, there's a floor above this. I don't know if... I think I can get it from... Yeah, I think I can get there from that main entrance, because if I remember correctly, there is a...
It'll
oh, hi.
be your blood here, not mine.
So far, you are correct.
It'll be your blood here, not mine.
That's correct. Now that one definitely is Wes Johnson. Okay, now it's both our bloods. So technically you're already wrong. Okay, well. Yeah, it's something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because What? No. Wait, what? Did I just fucking die? You motherfucker. Oh shit, that's right, he has darts. Oh. That was not very smart, sir. This is an assassin. This is an assassin that this cult has sent their very best. They believe I'm the chosen one, and they need to get rid of me, lest I undo centuries worth of work, sending only the very best. Yes, he continuously runs straight into a wall, desperate to get out of the lava, but clearly the surface is too slick, so he's just kind of like an escalator right now, going up the wrong way. And motherfuckers always be trying to ice skate uphill. Oh, there you are. You're also just dying. And he's dead. Yep. My journal, I can't even pick up the thing I think I was supposed to pick up from him. There's no way I'm gonna get to his body. Nope, okay, well, we're just not gonna... Now, there will be more. There will come. Because if you go light armor, their armor's pretty good, actually. And they also have a decent throwing weapon. A poison dart thing you can use. But, okay. Journal, yes. An attempt was made on my life as I tried to rest. They don't know who wishes me dead, but that attack should probably be reported to a guard. What am I gonna tell the guard exactly? Some guy woke me up while I was sleeping in an abandoned ruin that I was there, probably illegally. And then he jumped off a bridge into lava. The guard's probably gonna be like, oh. Solves that then, right? Yeah, I guess. He's in the lava now. He ain't bothering me no more. But yes, there will be more. It's kind of a... I don't know if it's a random chance. Like if there's a certain % chance that it will happen every time you rest. But yeah, it can happen at like the most... Oh. Okay, so I didn't kill you yet. That's where we are. That's right, because that's the trap door. But I don't have any probes, so I can't disarm it. Damn it. Eventually, like, my weapon skill will actually be high enough where I'm just consistently hitting. And again, when I do hit, I hit like a truck. Like, it'll eventually get to the point where I'm basically hitting almost all the time. Yeah, okay, so trapped. Not trapped. Bed. Just bed. I mean, I guess, and bench. The Dunmer stuff looks so comfortable, doesn't it? You just love to live in one of their cities. Shit, 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 shit. And of course there's enemies nearby. After I just talked about the trapped door. Okay, can I rest here, please? Please, thank you. I swear. I swear on me, Jacobs. Anything in here? A puzzle box, perhaps? I'll take the repair hammer. Ooh. Lockpick. I mean, I'll take a lockpick.
No one can match me.
Oh, you also have a spear.
You won't escape me that easily.
Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Steel spear. I am not going to be able to pick up that. I am just hoping at this point I can pick up the puzzle box. Let's see. It might be in here somewhere. Ooh. Because once I have the puzzle box, then I can just make sure I have like the maximum amount I can carry before we leave. So we can sell all that shit. Coin. Actually, those are probably fine. Tiny. No. You didn't have it, right? There's another door. We can go in. Oh, Jesus. I guess I really wasn't being very, you know, inconspicuous. Money. Now this looks like... Actually, no, this is the entrance. Yeah. Okay, so this does lead... Okay. Come on. Oh, I thought this was a pit. Yeah, so now we get to the second entrance. It's starting to come back to me. Anything for we got in here? We got rubber coin. Paper. How is it that paper weighs more than a metal coin? Explain that to me, scientists. Dwarven spear? Not as good as this. Value 300 though. Why is that? Well, this must be a mod weapon. I think I downloaded at some point some mod. They just like added a whole bunch of like random weapons just to kind of. Okay, hi guy. Oh, not mages. God damn mages. Just kind of round because that's one of the things that like in Oblivion and Skyrim I always liked was mods that are just multiple multiple looks for the same kind of weapon. So like not every iron sword looks exactly the same. Not every steel sword looks exactly the same. Like I like stuff like that just because it just opened 40 to 60 on touch. Okay, we're taking these. I'm gonna break into everything. Pushing dispel. That's actually not bad. Awesome. But yeah, I like it'd be a little more immersive. I think some of the mods are usually just called like immersive armors or immersive weapons that just, you know, change up the design a little bit. More coins. We are 1 pound away. Let's hold off. I gotta see exactly how much this puzzle box is gonna be. Oh, there it is. 5. Okay. So we are over encumbered. Not selling you. You know what, we can get rid of some of this shit. There we go. And then I can pick up those coins. And we are good. Now we're getting the hell out of here. See you later, fuckers. I think this was just part of one of those mod packs. It was just, yeah, just more immersive, random weapons, just to kind of fill out the world a little bit. Because that was always... No, where's the friggin' exit? Nope. How do I get out of here? Because that was the entrance. Still no level up. I know there's like ways you can kind of min-max which skills you have as your, I think it's one more level up. Which ones you have as your like major and minor skills, as far as how to more quickly get full level ups. Because basically, as you level your skills, you'll eventually, there's almost like an invisible, I don't think you can see it. Kind of almost an invisible level up bar that's always leveling as you level skills. Once you get a full level up, then you can get actual, like, more perks. It's same as, like, Fallout. Very similar. Although, you know, Fallout did it first. Well, this was in the era where it wasn't so much specific perks as much as it was, hold on, I gotta make sure I know where I'm going. Balmora. Balmora is up in this direction. Back to town! It's more that you get to basically level your bigger attributes, which has, you know, repercussions down the line into the skills that they represent. What is my luck right now? 40? We can pump luck a little bit. Luck is not really something you want to invest, probably. I mean, I'm not like an Elder Scrolls expert or anything, but as far as I've always thought, like, it's not probably worth leveling up luck, because it usually levels up fairly slowly. The thing about luck is, for every, like, it has a certain percent, I think for every, like, 5 points of luck, it counts as 1 point in everything else. So if you level it up like crazy, yeah, you can, like, get a huge boost to everything. but it's better to use things that just fortify it, which is basically just increasing it temporarily. And you can have that on a piece of gear that will just, fortify it permanently, as long as you're equipped with it. Like, things like that are more
I'm listening.
Useful as far as, like, how to level luck, rather than, like, wasting points on leveling it. It's probably better to be dumping stuff into, like, strength and endurance, or magicka, if that's, or, intelligence, if you want to go that route. And since I set my speed to 100, we don't have to worry about dumping points into speed, which I kind of see it as a waste of time, since the only thing it's really good for is to not be moving at a glacial pace. There is actually an item, the Boots of Blinding Speed, that you can get pretty easily. It does increase your speed by 100, but it also makes you blind. However, there are ways around that. You can do a resist, I think resist magicka, which lets you try to just resist the effects of a spell, so you can resist the blind, and then you just get the huge speed boost. The 100 or 200 actually that it boosts it. I can't remember. It's insane. Yep, I got your puzzle cube. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the Sixth House, and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscription on the box seems to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered the report to Caius, come back, and maybe I'll have the key, a key you can take back to Arkanthad. Interesting. I forgot that, yeah, because I did pick up a key as well. Okay, so the Sixth House. House Dagoth is the Sixth House, the Lost Sixth House. In the first stage, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council, and was destroyed by their treason. Or for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some Sixth House references he should read. Okay. We have those. Now, what about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders believe the reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero of the saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gra Musgob would be the better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. So yeah, chosen one from our race is gonna do a just kind of like a spring cleaning, but for the people in the place. We're not saying there's anything like bad. We're not gonna throw around any any crazy words that might get us in trouble for war crimes. No, it's a cleaning process. Just tidying up. That's all. That's the side that he lives on. That's the corner club. Yep. So we got Crazy Cult and Crazy Cult. These notes from Hasfat, I still can't. Hasfat Antibolus, excellent. I trust he didn't work too hard. You didn't work too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders. I've glanced at Hasfat. Stupid ass name. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to Balmora Mages Guild. It's right by the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Gra Musgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you, but just do as she asks and report back.
I'm all yours.
See, that is kind of the thing. Like, again, Oblivion side quests were fantastic. The side quests here were still a little bit tied to how they were in Arena and Daggerfall, which is go here, talk to person. Go here, pick up thing. Come back. Now go here. It's really kind of just the overall narrative. I went too far. It is on the side, though, isn't it? Landras Belal. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you, Kilrath, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen. Could you tell me a little more about the sixth house? The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house. Got a lot of names here. The one house to welcome all true Dunmer, and drive the noir from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you. And who's Dagoth there? He is the Lord and Father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, he shall rise. We shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the unwashed. See, just a cleaning, that's all. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. I feel like I should probably kill you.
Do I know?
And they'd probably celebrate. I'm pretty sure this is like, that's kind of like walking around like the Star Wars, just saying, yeah, I'm a Sith, what do you want to do about it? It's kind of like you know a friend, and you thought you knew him really well, and then he recently tells you he's been reading Mein Kampf, and you're just like, what? I'm sorry, what was that about Mein Kampf? Mage. Shit, who do you want me to talk to? But yeah, you know, just down Dagoth there in the sixth house. Has a lot of names. It's a nice house. The best house. Oh, sorry, it was a orc name. I'm gonna assume. Nope.
What is this about?
I could. Actually, then again, what is my intelligence? My intelligence 50? Okay, I probably can make it in. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Willpower, though. No, also 50. Yeah, I could probably make it in. I might as well destroy them, because I can steal a whole bunch from them. Where's... You an orc? You're an orc. No interruptions. How many times... Oh, you're one of Caius's associates. That's a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you complete a little errand for me. The errand, then, is very simple. I need the skull of Lavul Andrano. You'll find it in the Andrano ancestral tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have a peculiar primitive prejudice against necromancy, and they have grave objections to unauthorized tomb visits. Yeah, you know, it's just necromancy. Yeah, where's this tomb? The tomb is south of Peliagrad, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Sadanin. Are you taking notes? I hope you're taking notes, because this is very important. This is how you get around in this game. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls. Oh, that's right, she just gives you one. God damn it. Thanks. That's actually not bad. This is 8, that's 8. How much do I need? I need 2. One of those cups was only 2, wasn't it? It's 4. Keeping those. You know what? Sure. There, have a light. Okay, so we gotta go to a tomb. Although we'll probably start getting ready to call it there. Are you the head of the guild? Join. Okay, never mind.
All right, I'm listening.
Who do I talk to about joining?
Where is that slave?
I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
We're going to a tomb. We're going to a tomb. Like we're gonna be raiding some kind of tomb. There we go. Grave Pillager. They should make a game about that. You don't do it. Okay, who lets me in? You? Nope. Who is the head of this guild? Mages Guild. Okay. do you not join the Mages Guild in this one? Is this one of those where, like, no, because it said I could join the Mages Guild. It said join one of them. Does anyone here actually, like... Is anyone recruiting? Anybody?
You
Yeah.
have my
Looking for
attention.
something in particular?
No one? Okay. Sign up sheet anywhere? Nowhere? I actually probably have the stats to do this. And I can, you know, rob you blind. Actually, I should get the chest from the Fighters Guild. Oh, you. Yes. Okay, cool.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Let's... And wait. We gotta dump some weight. Armor, perfect. We're gonna sell the Dunmer one. Also gonna sell that, and that. Sell the dagger. Our Encanto don't need. That's a little dent in it. Bone mold is so expensive. But it's really, really good.
Hello.
400, 422, okay. So yeah, now we can start robbing the guilds blind. And it's just mage crime. It's fine. It's... Some would even applaud you. But I am gonna grab some of those scrolls. Don't really care about those. Soul gems, yes. That might be a stat book. Cure disease, actually, probably not a bad idea. Don't really care about those. Invocations, yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep it here. What else we got? Do we have any other soul gems? So soul gems, I mean, if you've played Elder Scrolls, you know what a soul gem is. If you don't, basically it is a gem that you need to cast a spell that allows you to trap something's soul. Oh, okay. So it's okay. It's okay to take from the chest over here that has gems to house the soul of a living creature that you have stolen. That's no. I can have as many of those as I want. Can't touch the emerald, or I'm assuming the lichen, or any of this stuff, right? Yep. Can't grab the herbs, but I can grab the soul trapping device. Yeah, okay. That's fine. But yeah, basically you have a spell called Soul Tap. Are there beds down here? I know the Fighters Guild has beds. I don't see any. I'm just gonna need a reliable place to sleep when I need to level up. Okay, you play Soul Trap, and then if you kill an if you kill an enemy while it has the Soul Trap debuff on it, it will go into one of your soul gems. When you have enchanted weapons, like this one for example, charge 50 out of 50, as I'm hitting things and using the fire damage, that will start to deplete. You need a soul gem that is filled to basically refill it. Oh yeah, we're gonna take a shit ton of arrows. You have restore fatigue, restore health. Oh, this is awesome. I completely forgot to do this. Fatigue. That's fine. Fatigue's useful, but... Nah, I think we're good. Actually, let me read the book, get the stats. Nope, nothing there. Other book? Wow, okay, never mind. Neither of them are, Oh, okay, you'll take the directions that I got. Or is that the note? That's the note. Will you take the directions? Okay. That's... makes a lot of sense. So yeah, then you can take that. That's a fair amount of money, okay. Cool.
Yes, outright.
Books are very pricey. That is actually one of the things that is very useful, and very worth it to steal. Your armor, you probably won't buy the Dwemer shit, but you might. One of these is just a regular old outfitter. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, maybe. I thought outfitter is in, like, armor, kind of. Yeah, you sell a little bit of everything. So, will you take Dwemer shit? Yes, you do. For not nearly as much as I was hoping. Try to get any better. Hey, I got a little more, I think. What do you sell, actually? I have enough that I could potentially start fitting myself up with bone mold. Because it's really good. But at the same time, I may be able to just find some, which also my weight should be way better now. Yes. So now I'm going to go back to the Fighters Guild and grab all those potions. I just needed the armor space, or, you know, inventory space. And then at some point,
I have a moment. What is it?
I could also go back to the Dwemer Ruins and... basically just grab a whole bunch more gears and other things and just keep selling them. Which is how I did it the first time I played. I realized, oh, this is expensive. I guess this is just how I'll pay for everything. And then I realized the secret ingredient was crime. That's the way you do it. Nothing really. Alright. We will rob this city blind. Mark my words. It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. But that will have to wait for next time. For the most part, I guess we'll just wrap it up. I love this game. There is just something so charming about it, and just kind of like, it's very easy to lose a lot of time. Partly because you can't fast travel, so you have to actually go everywhere physically. God damn it, this guy again. Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall all rise and the dust will blow away. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's a hard sell, but I guess I give you credit for, like, you're going for it. That's twice you've just randomly decided to berate me with random cult shit. Okay, you know what? I appreciate your moxie. But okay. Yeah, we'll call it here. But yeah, this it's hard to explain, especially because I would say again, I mean, Oblivion and Skyrim are so much more accessible. I don't know if you can tell, like, but going through a lot of this kind of stuff, it isn't necessarily the most intuitive thing unless you've done it before. So I mean, there's a whole different kind of, like, enjoyment you get out of the newer Elder Scrolls games. But I still kinda really love this game, and Daggerfall. Admittedly, I have not played Arena. I'll probably have to try that at some point. But, if they make, like, maybe a Unity thing, like Daggerfall, like this older style that's just very much about the nitty-gritty stuff that you're doing. There is something to that I enjoy. Again, it's not for everybody. I mean, it's a weird, clanky, like really clunky thing to get through. But with like the custom classes and with everything you can do between leveling these and the, like, there's so many options you have. And of course, you know, this was also the time when, are you using a sword, an axe, or a club? That's the skill you have, not one-hander versus two-hander, it's, no, which one-hander, that's gonna matter. Yeah, it's just, it's a whole different feeling, and it's a different, like, satisfaction you get out of it.
Do I know you?
I'm wondering... Let's check the Silt Strider, I just want to see... I don't think Peliograd has one. Vivek might. I think Vivek does, because we are going to have to go to Vivek probably next time. Let me see. Where do you travel to? Vivek, yep. Seydanine. Question is, they mentioned I'm going south. I'm gonna get near Seydanine. I wonder if the tomb is closer to Seydanine or here.
When you can run.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll call it there. But yeah, so I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be getting back into Daggerfall, and I'll be playing more of this. I've been meaning to. I've been kind of jonesing for it, to be honest. I've kind of missed this game. And I'm also gonna look up some more some mods. I know there is one to allow beast races to wear boots. That will help, just having an extra piece of armor. I'll probably see if that is on like Nexus. And I'll maybe take a look at some other dumb, weird mods. But for the most part, outside of that, still gonna try not to cheat. Other than maybe just for bribes. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Not quite the same also, like, you know, this is not the, was it the Radiant AI system in Oblivion and Skyrim, where, like, every NPC has a very specific, like, thing they will do every day.
You've been wounded.
Like, different thing. I have, actually. Thank you for noticing. Like, not quite, they just kind of wander. But, so that's that. So yeah, tomorrow, I'm hoping to stream. I'm not entirely sure what the schedule is going to be going forward. We're kind of playing it by ear right now. It will either be this or Daggerfall, or I might actually even just go on Elder Scrolls Online. Maybe just do some of like the repeatable Thieves Guild stuff, steal some stuff. That could be kind of fun. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think we're going to be doing some other Elder Scrolls stuff throughout the week. Everything but Oblivion Remastered, apparently. But I will be signing off for now, as my usual Elder Scrolls Sneaky Cat Man. And I will see you all next time. Later.